All right, back in San Francisco, and I'm going to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo today with Zach Wilson being benched over in New York. The location, the Dolphin Swimming and Boating Club, one of the jewels of the city right on the bay. I'm a member, about to go get some cold water treatment in the bay with a view of the Golden Gate Bridge. But anyway, Jets benched Zach Wilson today. A lot of talk about Jimmy Garoppolo because obviously Robert Saleh, LaFleur, that entire staff is familiar with Jimmy Garoppolo back from the 49ers days. Here's the thing, it is way too soon to definitively rule out Jimmy Garoppolo returning to the 49ers. You know, we're gonna get on this carousel again of everybody saying Jimmy Garoppolo here, Jimmy Garoppolo there. Well, hey, it's a whole lot more likely right now that Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna be the quarterback of the 49ers in 2023 than it was likely in 2021 that he was gonna be the QB of the 49ers in 2022, if that makes sense. Their plan obviously was to move on to Trey Lance in 2022, but some of that plan right now I think is up in the air given how well Jimmy Garoppolo is playing. He's top 3 in efficiency in the NFL, adjusted net yards per attempt, DVOA, however you cut it. He's been playing awesome football for the 49ers, even some off-schedule deliveries in this past game against Arizona. If this continues, and Jimmy Garoppolo's been good whenever he's been healthy with the 49ers. He put up numbers before he got hurt against Tennessee last year. If this continues, and the 49ers go on a run deep into the playoffs, and especially if they go to and win the Super Bowl, well, you can put the Trey Lance era on hold. They're gonna try to re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo. My point is that we don't know. So it's way too early to start talking about, oh, Saleh wants Jimmy Garoppolo. Yes, he's going to be a free agent this next offseason, but I don't think the 49ers would be wise to make definitive quarterback plans for 2023 now because they should wait to see how 2022 finishes. And if Jimmy Garoppolo stays healthy and continues playing at the level that we're seeing right now, I think he'll absolutely be their best potential option, and they'll have to find a way to afford him for 2023. So let's just sit back and enjoy what's unfolding right now, because what we are seeing is excellent football from Jimmy Garoppolo. Quick look into the boating club here. This is the actual boating portion of it, and we'll step outside to give you guys a view of what the Dolphin Club looks like with the view of the Golden Gate Bridge and the water in which I will soon be swimming. As you can see, the detail, the woodwork here is absolutely stunning, and the history here, over 150 years of it, unparalleled. One of those old school San Francisco institutions. And here's the pier and our step out into Aquatic Park and the bay. So you can actually swim around these boats and get an up-close look of the Maritime Park, or you can go into that glassy water today without really any waves in Aquatic Park and check out the view. Ghirardelli Square, obviously the Golden Gate Bridge. Now sometimes they'll swim outside that pier over there where the water gets a little bit choppier. Kind of like this guy, he's probably gonna go out today. He probably likes the water conditions. And when you go out there, you got to watch for boat traffic, so it's probably better to have a kayak escort, but you can be careful. Especially on a day like today, it's much safer without the water being choppy. Gonna walk out to the very end of the pier here. It looks like high tide. Spectacular San Francisco.